Hey everybody, today we're continuing our discussion on tweaking your subject lines to get a better open rate in your email marketing. Now the first tip I want to give you today is one of my favorite tips, and that is to ask an open-ended question. You've got your articles there. I usually pick the lead article, find something in the article that I feel people would be interested in but maybe not know the answer to, write a question about something in the article, and I put that as my subject line. It works great. It creates that curiosity. It piques their interest, and it gets them to open your newsletter. You've got a couple of choices, or the reader has a couple of choices. One is to open your email. Two, save it till later. Three, discard it. Don't bother opening it. Now, that second one, open later, usually falls into the third category. So really, you've got one shot at this. So asking a question is a great way to pique their interest and get them to open your newsletter. The second topic I want to talk about today is to get them to open is to put a deadline date in there. Now I know for a lot of you that's not going to work. You don't have anything deadline based. But if you're doing an event or ticket sales or something like that that has a deadline, put that date in there. And you're going to usually have a series of these things, right? I usually help people with their events by starting a minimum of 6 weeks out. And in that 6 weeks, I will usually do 4 to 5 emails. So what you'll want to do is that first one is just going to announce the date. And when they see that, it's going to pique their interest, and they're going to want to open it to find out how they can take advantage of the offer. Now, a lot of people sit on the fence, and if you've done your job right, when it gets to that last email and you say, you have 24 hours left to take advantage of this offer, then that is really where the magic happens. I have found that usually when I do this right for people, and they've got a great event, then when you put in this your last chance, they will usually almost double their sales in that last email. So, but don't be discouraged if things are slow going along. People like to wait and see, what they're going to be doing. But when you tell them it's their last chance, you're going to find a big uptick in the amount of orders or purchases or whatever you're doing. So let's recap. The first way to help you tweak your subject line to get a better open rate is to ask an open-ended question. The second one is if you have an event or some type of deadline, make sure you include the deadline in your subject line. The deadline in your subject line will definitely entice people to open that email.